Tonight's subject is the craze that is sweeping the nation. The film craze that has got everyone talking. That's right, Badgerman Studios. But what is Badgerman Studios? Well, this public information broadcast will hopefully seek to explore the fun, the facts, and the scandals. But what does Badgerman Studios mean to me, the common citizen? How does it affect me? Well, Badgerman Studios is perhaps the greatest film fellowship on the planet, created by Messrs Hudson, Scott Walker, Neil, Atkinson, Higgs, Johnson, and of course the fan favourite Pod. With his few friends, Rory and then Neil, Chris Hudson made a few naive expeditions into the movie-making world. For the benefit of the human race, these early films have been destroyed. However, in the spring of 2007, a cocky young kid by the name of Jack Scott Walker inquired whether he could join the said fellowship, which by then included Pod. Scott Walker, at first, was turned down, and so the crew made the hit A Pimp's Tale without him. Nevertheless, in his battle to become a part of the ever-growing escapade, it was Scott Walker's musical talents that persuaded the stern Hudson to commission music from him. Okay, that's the one. And so that Easter, the crew's first and thankfully last musical came to laptop screens everywhere, RGS the Musical.
Hydrogen peroxide, sodium peroxide, thallium peroxide, fish, manganese carbonate, sodium.
Money-wise, the film was a success.
Guys, we did it! Yeah!
Impressions of RGS teachers spread laughter across the faces of students everywhere. By this time, up-and-coming actors Edward Higgs and Ben Aki Atkinson had seen the success of the Badgerman Studios franchise and wanted a slice of the action pie. Now heading the writing department with Scott Walker, under intense pressure by the solemn figure of Hudson, the crew decided to base their next project on the popular urban legend that Mr. Waller was afraid of badgers.
Yes, I don't actually know where all this stuff about me being frightened of badgers actually comes from. I'm actually quite fond of them, all cuddly and whatnot. And the way they're portrayed up in the media is just as a hodgepodge. Badgers don't rape people. But yes, I know Badgerman with the guns and the girls and the boobies.
6 short days and a lot of umbongo, the script was complete. This would be their greatest venture yet. With Ed Higgs as the lovable Mr. Waller, and Scott Walker and Howells as Clouseau-esque detectives on the trail of Ed Neal's murderous genetically engineered badger, the case of the sexually ravenous Badgerman began. Not even the furious assaults of Hudson's father could prevent the overwhelming sense of success.
No! Ed! Speak to me! Come on! What was that? Guys, I heard something.
What are you kids doing on my lawn? I'll get you punks!
Pack it up! Pack it up! Run! Get out of here! Get! Save the film! No! Leave him! Leave him! No, guys! Come on! No! Run! 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 Left pod! Left pod! Let's leave it! Leave it! Let's go! Leave it! Let's go! Go!
Lovely bacon.
Top notch.
Mr. Neil, could you tell us how you feel on winning the Academy Award?
I feel so privileged on winning such an honourable award. It's been a great day.
And one more quickly, Mr. Neil. How come you seem so out of breath?
Well, I just been raped by Kate Winslet. She loves winning.
That explains it then, eh?
Yeah, you should see it when she loses.
Over the next year, movies poured onto Bebo screens. As a change of pace, the film team released a sketch show entitled, after Mr. Curtis's enthralling Shakespearean dictators, Much Ado About Everything. The sketch show featured such greats as Yorkie, Not for Pods,
Coming head to head in a battle.
and Mr. Waller is James Bond.
It is I, Monsieur Michael.
My name that is matched with the monotonous Monsieur Michael.
Making his debut on the incredibly small, grainy screen was new actor Edgar Johnson. To keep up with current events, a Christmas special of the sketch show wrapped to the screens. The Eddie Higgs Show, in which his guests were God and the even more popular Santa.
Hello, good evening everybody, and welcome to a very special Christmas version of the Eddie Higgs Show. For our guests tonight, we can have a look in the green room. Well, sorry, we can't actually, because tonight we have a very special guest, probably two of the most special guests we've ever had on the show. We have God, everybody. I know, I'm privileged, very privileged to be blessed by him. And we have Santa, possibly even bigger than God, maybe not.
Well, originally it was going to be called the Eddie Neil Show, right? But then Neely was like, fuck this and fuck that, and I don't want to do any more fucking bloody fucking sketches, right? And so we didn't know what to do, and we thought, have we got anyone else called Eddie? Turns out we did.
However, the sketches were inevitably met with disgust by the networks. Due to terms of violation, the clips were removed from Bebo web pages and the studios themselves were put on trial.
Yeah, they kind of made us go to court and plead our case. They said some things we'd be saying were too obscene for telly.
You know, with freedom of speech and all that sort of thing, we thought, you know, we're entitled to write what we like. But they said nah, and it's back to the drawing board really for us.
Here is but one of the lewd and depraved phrases used by the accused corporation. Dinglebury. Dr. Bumfluff, can you please stick to the job in hand? Bumfluff, but I was given him a job with my hand.
Burn them!
Children!
Order!
And that is not all. Here is another. Dinglebury to Bumfluff. Where's my gun? Bumfluff. Oh, sorry, I was using it as a sex toy.
Somebody think of the children.
Sadly, after a 3-month hiatus, it looks as though Badgerman Studios was finished. We are not allowed to use the name of the 8th member of Badgerman Studios, but we'll call him Roy Hoos. Roy Hoos, the hormonal and emotionally fragile member of the group, had announced he would leave. He said he was tired of the game, that he needed to get out and do better things. So what remains for this caravan of thespians, this band of brothers? Will Badgerman Studios make another sketch show? One thing's for sure, it'll be fun. Good night.